Hi, this is Thomas, Believe and Run. Today I'm here with Brian Beckstead of Ultra.
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 Well, it's okay.
Yeah, I always put the wrong
It's okay.
emphasis
It doesn't
on
matter.
the wrong syllable.
Well, we answered any of it.
All right, so we're going to go over the road shoes here, and one of the biggest things that came out in 2023 was a 4mm drop shoe. Let's get into that and show me what you've got coming up for 24.
Yep. Okay, so we launched the FWD Experience in 2023. This is the update to it. So think about it as the FWD Experience 2, but we're changing the name to the Experience Flow.
Okay.
Okay, I think we're going to have this whole family of Experience shoes, all of which have 4mm drop shoes. I think the design language here is great. We've taken the logo to the back of the heel, so if the logo's in the back of the heel, it's got a 4mm drop.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so neutral shoe. We've improved some of the rubber compounds on the outsole for this updated model. We've improved the upper, a little bit more breathable, really lightweight, pretty fast feel, and the midsole is going to be just a touch softer on this update as well.
Okay,
so
that's
some
good
really
news.
minimal changes here. So if you like the FWD Experience, pretty minimal, but I think they're nice changes.
Excellent. So this has a logo towards the heel. I'm guessing that maybe it's also got a drop?
It does. It does.
Tell me what I'm holding.
Very similar. The Experience Form.
Okay. So flow.
Flow, form, stability. Okay, so we're going to add a little bit of a wider, a little more stable base underneath the foot. Yep, there you go. We're adding a bit more rubber right here, so again, it's going to be a little bit more rigid to keep those people who pronate. Finally, our unique guide rail that we've been using from day one.
Okay.
We don't use medial posting. We're really trying to guide the foot rather than control it. Again, great fit and feel, similar Ultra foot-shaped toe box, and a great new design package with the 4mm drop.
Excellent. All right, let's take a look at a shoe that's been out for a little while, but it's still new on the market, still deserves a little love.
That's true.
What do we have here?
The Via Olympus 2, so yeah.
Now this is weird because the logo's in the back.
Yeah.
But this is zero drop, isn't it?
Well, it does have our rockered forefoot.
Okay.
So we're putting it into our forward category. So we're looking at shoes in terms of feel, float, forward, or fast. And this has that forward with that more rocker feel to it.
Lean into it.
Lean on into it and let it rock. So we have gone much softer with this Via Olympus 2. The first one came out a little firm. The Via Olympus 2 has got an updated upper and a substantially softer midsole package. So it's definitely that premium max cushion road shoe from Ultra.
And it feels pretty light for this this much stack.
That is shockingly light. Yeah, we did a really good job on this one, I think.
All right, great. And the Olympus is already available. When was this coming out?
These two both come out in May of 2024.
All right, May of 2024 for these two.
That's right.
This one you can already get, but what if it's race day and you want to get a little faster, a little lighter on your feet? What am I looking for?
All right, so we got the new Vanish Carbon 2. Couple things we've done here. The previous Vanish Carbon was our first attempt at carbon. I think it was a great shoe. This one, however, instead of a 3/4 length carbon plate, we're going full length carbon plate here.
And you can see it.
Yeah, you can see it in there. We've added a little bit deeper flex grooves at the forefoot, so it's going to have a little bit more toe flexion, like most Ultras do. But we've also added 3mm of stack height, so you're up to 36mm.
Okay.
We've got our Ego Pro, which is our proprietary nitrogen-infused super foam, super light, super energy return. We've also increased the durability of the outsole as well.
That's what I was going to point out. Like my biggest qualm with the first one was, after a few runs, I had some
little bit of wear,
shredding on the side here. It's probably more cosmetic than it was actually damaging the shoe. But I noticed there's a lot more rubber on here, but it doesn't feel that much heavier.
Yeah, its weight is equivalent. Despite having 3mm more cushioning and a little bit more rubber compound, that upper is crazy light. The midsole foam is lighter weight. The midsole foam is actually 17% lighter weight foam, and it's actually more responsive as well. So we're pretty excited about this update.
Excellent. That's awesome. This is definitely one I'll be interested to check out.
March 1st.
March 1st.
$260. So we're going totally premium here.
All right. So I don't know if I got the prices on this one.
Okay,
What's this one?
145 and 140.
Wait a second. The stability.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I mixed the two up. I know, my bad.
All right, now let's try it again. 140.
140.
145.
Thank you.
And Olympus, what's that retail for?
170.
Okay. And then this 270.
260.
We're up there. 260.
260.
Don't add $10. All right. And then these look familiar.
Hey, you get to these drop shoes, and some of our loyalists, we got to make sure that the loyal consumer knows that Ultra is still dedicated to some of those traditional products. I've been around for a while, right? The whole time. And this Escalante, it's my favorite Escalante we've ever made. It is, which says a lot to me. So I really, really like this shoe.
What makes this better than previous models?
I think it's kind of the best of the previous models. So the Escalante 2.5 had a really awesome knit upper. But the midsole, you kind of fell off it a little bit. It was almost too much. So what we've done here is we've actually added a little bit more sidewall. So the stack height underneath the foot is the same at 24 millimeters. That upper is super buttery smooth, so it doesn't have as much. It doesn't have as much structure as say the 3, but because of that sidewall wrap in the midsole, you can sit down into the shoe without sliding off of the shoe. Slip-on feels great, light, flexible, durable. Really excited, and you ready for this? $10 price decrease.
What's going on?
$130 for the Escalante.
Is it because Bitcoin's up?
I just think that, we're saying, we don't need to gouge prices. We're making good margins. Let's make a great shoe at a great price.
One of the things that we're kind of feeling is a temperature change in stack heights. Like everybody's gone with the max stack. Look at it here with like the Olympus, and you have to have it in the lineup now because the consumer wants it. Yeah. But I feel like we've been neglecting people who want a lower stack. Do you feel like there's a market that's clamoring for something that feels a little less built up under their foot?
Absolutely. And that is why, not only with the Escalante 4 that it made these subtle improvements, we are adding a new shoe in that category that we've only done exclusives and limited editions, and it's only been sold on our website. And now we're launching it across the board, full out for everybody. And it's called the Escalante Racer 2.
All right. Now this one caught my eye when I was over there. It's got like almost like a sweater knit, like a wide open
see-through
knit. Yeah, this is like insane. I'm guessing it's got a lightweight feel to it. You're calling it a racer. And what made you guys go from making this a limited edition to like, let's blast this out
I think it's
there?
just the demand, just like you said, that the pendulum it swings a little bit back and forth, and the nice thing with Altra is you have both options with us.
Yeah.
We now have more options than ever before, even 4 millimeter drop options, or a shoe in the Escalante Racer that has been found out there for 6 years, and it's finally getting an update and finally going full blown out to the world.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Brian,
couple things on that, by the way.
Give it to me.
So this has a strobel layer at 24 millimeters. This one takes out the strobel layer, so it's actually 22 millimeters on this. So it is definitely more on that minimal side if you want that from Altra.
Yeah. So this one, did we say the price? You said it's
$130
$10 off.
This one's $140. You're going a little bit more of a firmer midsole, a little snappier midsole in terms of responsiveness.
Same price as this one used to be.
Correct.
All right. So that's it for the lineup of road shoes right now for 2024. I'm sure you guys have more things up your sleeves that we'll find out when we're in the middle of the year. But thanks for sharing this with us, Brian. These are really cool. And again, can't wait to try this out. I was surprised how much I really enjoyed running in the first version of this. It just was a nice, smooth, buttery feel.
And I think this one's very similar with actually a little bit more performance to it.
Awesome. Well, full plate.
That's right.
All right. Thanks, Brian.
Yeah, appreciate it.